Hey guys, we're at another booth here, and it's 3M booth. So you think you remember that video I posted a little while back about the LadSafe? Well, we're actually going to talk a little bit about that LadSafe and about the new product they've come out with. So I'm here with Dustin, and Dustin's going to go over a few of these things, and let's talk about that LadSafe, Dustin.
You said my name's Dustin Schneider. I'm with 3M Fall Protection. We're the guys now that are making the DBI Solon Protective brands. I'm the North American wind energy leader for the company. So I know there was a lot of things that went on with the LadSafe recall last fall and a lot of confusion that it created. But in the long run, the new LadSafe sleeve that we've come up with and that you're using now is going to be a better alternative for what you guys are doing.
Awesome.
A couple of things we need to look at with the new LadSafe is there are two different versions of this. There's a LadSafe X3 and the LadSafe X2. The X2 is a dual cable. It's good for 3/8 and 5/16.
Okay.
So if you're only using it on 3/8 cable, if that's all you have at your sites, I'd highly recommend you look at the LadSafe X3.
I think that's the one I have is the X2.
The X2. So the climber performance on the X3 is going to be a lot better. You're not going to have as many hang-ups as you're coming down the tower with it.
Yeah, that was the problem I was having. What was the original one called that pretty much everyone had?
That was just our LadSafe. We didn't call it it wasn't really designated as an X1. It was just the LadSafe, and there were two versions depending on how old, a white and a yellow.
But it was being used improperly.
It was.
It was a good product, but people were able to bypass some of the safety functions.
It was a great product. There were no problems with the product, but people were taking it. They were zip tying the sleeve open on it to try to bypass the safety features.
Right.
I heard of people filing down the teeth inside on the shoe. They were adding more carabiners and more weight to keep it going down so that they could slide down the rails or take the rails multiple
taking
steps
all the
at a
safety
time.
out of it, right?
Taking all the safety out of it. So we're trying to, ANSI with their new standards, us with some of the new features, are trying to improve that safety feature.
So what's some of the new functions of this LadSafe?
So one of the major new functions in it, and one of the things that changes the climbing, is the new standard says that we'll have to have a anti-panic grip. So it has this little shoe in here. So if somebody's holding this open trying to bypass the safety features and they fall, that shoe is going to come up and still grab the cable.
Okay.
What that changes in the way you guys are using it is, once that locks on, instead of slapping the top of the sleeve to get it to go down, we actually need to lift up a little bit, release that shoe, and come down.
That was the annoying part, but you figure it out, I guess.
You do figure it out.
And then this all seems very, very new.
This is very new. This is something you haven't seen before. This is actually an energy absorber that's built into the end of the lever. The new standard says we have to get the forces on the body down to 1,350 pounds or less. So we have to add an energy absorber so during that fall event, those forces are reduced.
Right, and so if you spring this part open, then you have to get a new one. But that's going to take about how much impact?
This takes about 450 to 500 pounds of impact to start to break that impact indicator.
Okay, so that's quite a bit.
It is.
Excellent. And then it comes with the carabiner?
It comes with the carabiner pinned on. We've changed the way this swivels, so now it swivels all the way around in 360 degrees. So if we're getting off on one of the rest platforms and moving over and closing the hatch, we're not putting as much leverage on that lever now.
Have you guys ever thought about like getting a lighter weight beaner? I know that some guys think it's pretty heavy, but there are lighter weight ones out there. But that one's pretty much secured to that LadSafe.
It is secured, so we wouldn't want to have anybody change the carabiner out, but that's a great suggestion that we can take back to the company and see if there are other options to lighten up the carabiners.
Yeah, we all have that extra weight on our bellies, you know, we got to haul up there. Any extra weight isn't all that great.
Absolutely.
So you've got a few other things here too.
We do. We have various rescue devices. Now that we're part of 3M, we also have other parts of personal safety, and this is one that's been a real big hit here. This is one of our new safety glasses, our Solace and our Secure Fit safety glasses that have They have a Scotch Guard coating on the lenses. So when I'm climbing up the tower, I'm all hot and sweaty and I've got to go to work, I don't have any fogging on the lenses.
Oh man, I might have to get some of those from you. That's actually really nice.
Works really well. And they come in several different shades, tints, colors.
It looks like you got
really cool.
Looks like you got some all clears here. Nice.
Drop tools are a big thing in the industry. Radios and cell phones fall all the time. This
Now,
is
is
a new
this
radio and cell
Python
phone.
Safety? Is this something that you guys work together with them, or is that a company that you own as well?
We own Python Safety. Python,
okay.
we purchased them about 2 years ago, just before we were purchased by 3M.
I like this cell phone holder. So this will just strap right onto your harness.
It will go on the harness, on the belt.
Will this hold a radio too?
It will. It's very
It's
elastic,
adjustable.
so it'll hold any phone on the market, any radio on the market. Has a little piece of double-sided tape, keeps things secure.
Oh man, that's the iPhone saver right there. Wow, I like that. And where can you find this stuff?
You can get this from any of your 3M fall protection distributors that are out there.
Okay. And then looks like you got a nice little toolkit here, just simple, but it's all for stopping the drop, right?
It is all for stopping the drop. This one, we use it with our end wrenches. We have rated split rings, so I can use either side of the wrench. It even has a magnet on it, so I can park these up here. Don't have to holster it every single time, or I can holster it when I need
Great
to.
for those tower construction guys that are constantly using the same stuff for either like securing ladders or bus bar connections up and down the tower.
Yep.
Okay.
This is another really neat innovation. This works like a Chinese finger grip and can go on the end of just about anything, and allows the tool to still rotate and spin.
Oh wow.
I combine that with a wrist tether and a short little lanyard, and
Yeah.
I've got it right next to me the entire time that I'm using it.
There you go. That was pretty slick.
And then
So-
you guys have I've seen these on your website. Everybody loves the small
Yeah.
parts pouch.
Yeah.
Things can't fall out of it, but I can easily get in and out of the pouch and grab it.
Yeah, I like that. And so can that connect to your harness?
It can. We've got connections in the back. You can either go on the belt, or you can carabiner this onto your harness.
I like that. I like that. I like the carabiner idea. Cool. Looks like this stuff is pretty stout. Like how much weight can this particular thing hold?
This particular one is good up to a 5-pound tool. Everything out there is rated, has a tool capacity on it.
Yeah, that's the thing with
Really
your
reach.
name, 3M, Sala. I mean, this is all like trusted stuff that's out there.
We try really hard to keep the workers safe. That's our whole
Well,
intent.
what's fun too is I reached out to your respiratory filter division, and I mean, super fun and easy. Like all they had to do is call them, say, "Hey, what's the specific thing that I can do to prevent carbon dust?" And
Yeah.
I mean, so it's neat to have big companies out there that can help these small sites.
I'll put our customer service and all of our personal safety divisions up against anybody out there. We have great tech service. We have great customer service.
Cool.
That's what we really
Why don't
strive
you
to do.
show us some of these ExoFits here? I know that a lot of the guys have these. I know I've worn an ExoFit for a long time. Looks like you got some new ones here and some classics.
We've got some new ones. We've got some classics. We've got some changes to the classics. This is the ClimaSys strap. So this is on our ClimaSys harness.
ClimaSys, what are those, man? I don't have those at my site.
That's what you get once you're getting a little older.
Yeah,
and your knees are a
I
little
need
worn
that.
out.
Yeah, we need that.
This can be easily stowed. Put these straps on the side. Stow them when we're not using them. When we are using them, they can be pulled off. Hook the ClimaSys to it.
Quick and easy.
Hooked in through the subpelvic strap of the harness, so it pulls through your butt. It doesn't pull your side D-rings up into your side.
Excellent.
Our newest harness is our ExoFit Strata.
I like
This has
that.
a lot of really neat new features on it. We've really taken the harness to the next level. You've got all your keepers for your drop tools. We have new
look at
connections.
I like that.
We have a mesh on the inside, so it keeps the harness
breathable.
away, so it improves the breathability.
Nice.
We've also on the leg straps,
And look at these, man.
all aluminum hardware.
Wow, that's a good looking harness.
We've also taken the leg straps that people talk about their leg straps slipping, and we've made made a new connection here.
Oh yeah, let's check that.
So it can come in, locks in, and then to adjust the leg strap, we have the revolvers like you're used to on the torso.
Yeah.
So we can adjust the leg straps.
Yeah, those are nice.
And it's not going to slip on you.
Let's look at this again. That was pretty slick.
This is a neat buckle. So this is a triple action buckle. It takes 1, 2, 3 actions to get that undone. So if I have that on, even if I pull the release levers, it's not going to come undone until I come up and out of the buckle.
Up and out. Wow, okay. And is this just for like inspection certs and stuff like that, or can you actually functionally use this thing for something?
These are your labels. All your labels are attached here, but it also has a replaceable card in here, so you can write your company name, your name, any of the information.
Yeah, so
You have
your buddy
ID
doesn't grab
tags.
your harness. and sweat all in it, and you're like, hey man,
Yeah,
get out of my harness. Well, cool. And then it looks like it comes, standard with. Oh, this is kind of like a stronger pack.
Yep.
I know that some of the other ones that you guys had, like the pack would open up, and then you had to spool it back up or whatever. This looks a little bit more stout.
A little bit stouter pouch than was there before. We've also changed the lanyard keepers that were on the harness. Instead of them being up by your neck and your shoulders,
Right.
This is a new breakaway lanyard keeper, and it's self-resetting and can be set anywhere you want to on the harness. If I'm using it, I can flip in. If it gets caught up,
Oh, I like
pulls away
that.
and self-resets.
I like that. Cool. Let's check these out. I might actually have to put that thing on. This is cool. So looks like you've got a new set here. That's
This is our
pretty
global.
slick. I like the big hooks.
Global Wind Energy lanyard, 12-foot Force 2 lanyard, rated for all your ANSI CE. It's our global certification. Has a pretty unique rescue ring on it. So it's a curved rescue ring on the outside. So if you fall and you go over the edge of the tower, you can still get into the ring, and grab the
I
ring.
see.
And if I fall this way, it sticks up, so I have a very easy target to hit when I'm performing rescue.
Definitely necessary if you fall over in the nacelle. Hopefully you don't have to do that, but
More volume inside the hook.
yeah,
For
those
getting
should-
around the rails.
Yeah,
It's
those
also-
rails up tower can be kind of big sometimes. So
And this is a different hook. It's a new locking bill hook. So even if I'm on there and I manage to start to bend the hook, the gate's going to stay connected.
okay, and it takes a little bit. Okay, it's got the excellent.
Yep. You just unlock it and then pull it back.
Well, I usually don't do this, but you want to hold the camera, and I'm going to try that harness on. Is that cool with you? All right.
You loosen up this leg strap a little bit so you can actually reach it when you get to it. It's been
So with this new harness and this, I mean, how much roughly do you think it weighs?
the harness, the lanyard. You're probably the whole combination going to be at 8 to 9 pounds, somewhere right in there.
Yeah, not too bad. All right, man. Here, you're in charge, so you can videotape me here.
All right.
I'm gonna have to take off my sport coat. I'm doing a little social experiment here.
Tower
with my-
climbing grease monkey taking off the monkey suit.
Yeah. Well, I'm used to getting greasy and wearing all that stuff, but I figured I'd spice it up today. Well, it feels good. Got a nice fit to it. Definitely some new hardware. So you gotta slide it in, and then
Put it in flat,
put it in flat.
and then pull it towards you.
Okay. Oh
Yep.
yeah, there it is. Oh, and you even have an adjuster right here.
Correct. There's even the revolver adjuster on the chest.
Okay. Oh, and then this is a little tight. So how do I adjust this?
So just pull out on the knob and turn
Oh.
it backwards.
Oh, how easy is that? That's nice. Check that out. Quick and easy. Nice. So this in combination with this.
I'm going to hook you up.
Yeah, hook me up. Alright, let's test these breakaways. And they're actually located here.
They can be located anywhere on the harness that you want them.
But then if they get caught, just do that and then they're
Pull away.
reusable.
Yep.
Huh. Fit in there pretty good. This is actually really quite lightweight. And now, how far would these lanyards allow me to drop?
They're a 6-foot lanyard. They're good for a 12-foot free fall. They have a total of 60 inches of deceleration in there.
Excellent. And then LadSafe, just hooking up right here.
Yep.
Yeah, nice. God, it's slick. It matches my tie.
It makes your eyes sparkle.
Oh, thanks. Well, cool. Yeah, I'm glad I stopped by. This is really neat. This is quite the setup here. Looks like you guys are continually innovating and coming up with new products. I know I was a little resistant to the LadSafe here, but some of this other stuff is really nice. I'm gonna have to definitely take home that X3. So.
Yep. Give that a try.
I appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Well, it was good chatting with you. And where can people buy this stuff?
You can get this from any of our 3M fall protection authorized distributors out there.
Okay.
And you can find all the information on it on our website at 3m.com/fall protection.
Excellent. Well, thanks, Dustin. I appreciate it.
All right. Thank you guys.
Okay.
Enjoy.